So I want to do a short video. I've just unboxed this Hcalory 5 kilowatt water parking heater, Chinese version of a Webasto or Espar coolant heater for a vehicle. So I wanted to go over what was in the box. It looks to be fairly well made. No complaints on the outside. It has bolts, holes on both sides of it here to allow for mounting the bracket on either side to mount the heater. The water outlet and inlet elbows can be pointed in all directions by loosening that clamp and rotating them, although there's no straight fittings included to come straight out the top of the heater like there is with the Espar model, but otherwise similar with the 90s, which are the more useful ones anyway. The bottom has the electrical plug there by my thumb, and this would be the exhaust outlet, I would think, the fuel inlet nipple, and the fresh air intake for the burner. And the other side of the heater is just pretty much the same thing. The mounting bracket that comes with it allows it to be oriented in both directions, so you can mount it on either side of the heater or rotate it either way. The control for on your dash, the only thing seems a little bit odd about that is this antenna that comes with it to for the remote control, as opposed to the timer that mounts in the car, has only got about a 30-inch long antenna lead, so you're going to have to find someplace close to your dash to mount that. This is the little remote control that's supposed to have an 800-meter range, takes two AA battery or AAA batteries, pardon me. The air intake, the exhaust pipe, the muffler, a mounting bracket, a clamp for the muffler, water pump with the wire harness, 4 elbows for coolant, 2 straight fittings, 2 aluminum T's, a bunch of hose clamps for the fuel line, rubber hose for the fuel line, a few self-tapping screws, a dozen hose clamps, a fuel filter, your flexible fuel line, fuel pump, fuel mounting rubber, some zip ties, and a few feet of heater hose. So that's what's included in the kit, along with a manual, which I didn't think to bring in here, but it is of some use. There's a wiring diagram in it that kind of explains what is connected where, and there's color coding on the wires to help with the connections. Everything else other than the black for the ground and the red for the positive are, you know, connected to terminal ends. It'll just plug into, say, the fuel pump or the water pump. So all pretty straightforward stuff. The wires are fairly small compared to what you see on an Espar or Webasto wire harness, but I guess we'll see if they maintain the voltage needed at the heater to get the glow pin hot and fire the heater off. Once it's started, then usually you need less power, or you will need less power because the glow pin is the main draw. I do install Webasto and Espar heaters for a living, so I was wanting to see what this Chinese kit offered as a comparison. Of course, it's at a much lower price point than the famous brands from Germany, and I look forward to trying it out, and we'll try and get another video up here for you folks to see it in operation. Have a good day.